The Ohio Secretary of State talked on his primary election victory at the Allen County Republican Luncheon in Lima. LaRose has been the state of Ohio's Secretary of State since 2018. The guest speaker at the luncheon talked on his accomplishments in office, like improving Ohio's voting system and making it harder to cheat. LaRose says that he thinks the voters showcase their approval of his overall work.
It's been a tough couple of years. I mean, from the election that we had to run in the midst of a global pandemic in 2020 to the uncertainty that we're facing now because of really some unprecedented out-of-state special interest litigation that's been brought to the redistricting process. Through all of that, we've worked with our county boards of elections and we've made it easy to vote and hard to cheat, and we're proud of that.
LaRose also talked about his opponent, Democratic candidate Chelsea Clark, and stated that Ohio's Secretary of State should have a clear overall focus.
I don't want an activist Secretary of State. I don't think you want a Republican activist or a Democratic activist, and I think that there's a contrast if you look at the messaging for my opponent and what I've stood on, that I simply want to make it easy to vote and hard to cheat. I don't want anyone to have their thumb on the scale. We want to allow the voters to make their voices heard. Again, I don't think you want an activist Secretary of State, and that's some of the messaging that you're hearing from my opponent.
The election will take place on November 8th this year.